I've ever taken, every city I've ever lived, I have known time to move on when I've grown as much as I can grow there. When I left Baltimore back in 1983, almost every single person around me doubted whether I had the stuff to handle a talk show. A talk show in this tough Chicago market where, at the time, Phil Donahue was the king. Well, the true meaning of courage to me is you're afraid, and then with your knees knocking and your heart racing, you step on out anyway. So that's what I did. I came to Chicago. I took that step. To reach your full potential, it takes a whole lot of courage. And I know it's not easy, but making a bold move is the only way that you ever truly advance toward the greatest, grandest vision that the universe has for you. What I know for sure is this: whatever you are fearing most has no power. It's really your fear that has the power. And that's why the only real cure for fear is courage. Courage. Just like the Lion and the Wizard of Oz. Courage. You must decide that no matter how difficult the path ahead seems, that you have to push past your anxiety and keep on stepping. So, a few years ago, I wrote this question in my journal every day for many months. What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? Over time, I realized that I had often seemed so brave on the outside, but had lived much of my inner life in bondage. I was afraid that other people wouldn't like me, and that they would talk behind my back and say things. It's true that when you dare to step out and speak up and change yourself, the results may not always be pleasant at first. People may talk about you, but I think the alternative is even scarier. Someday, years from now, wondering to yourself, what would my life have been like if I hadn't cared so much about what other people thought? So what if you decided right now that you're going to stop letting fear block you? Imagine the power of that. I say this: let your knees knock and let your heart race. Just take that step forward anyway. That step forward, the greatest, grandest, highest vision of your life. That step towards your best life.